habit, or what part is that? Like, I want Marine to come in and be Marine. That's it. You be like, that's how you play. You know, when people play so instinctively like she does, and we just give her a platform to play and then learn. You know, okay, that worked, not not worry about making some misses.
Are there certain things as she transitions back when you think about 2 years ago to this point? Like, what are the biggest ways that you feel like you guys are different that she will have to adjust to?
Look, defensively, how we want to play a little bit. You know, our running habits, the positioning of us, but nothing else changes. Like we're still, you know, how do we get the best shot? You know, we won a lot, shot a lot of threes. She's a great playmaker. It's another facilitator for her. So we've actually added, haven't we? We've got Sabrina, we've got Natasha, we've got you know, Stewie, we've got Marine. You know, we can go down. She can play on the ball, she can play off the ball. But you have to guard her.
Sandy, do you think she's gotten more comfortable, you know, leading, you know, the play?
Yeah, no, 100%. Look, I think Marie, she went to Turkey this year. I think those kind of getting a little bit more uncomfortable out of your French league, and I think that helps. And look, Marie's 30 now, isn't she? So that's a part of just, you know, maturing as a person, as a basketball player, and you know, we're happy that she's back. We're very excited to continue to integrate her in our team.
She's never been at a WNBA training camp before, which is sort of wild. So how do you think having this experience may change things for her as you guys start this season?
Yeah, we're big, you know, want her to feel comfortable with the people here, to get to know them. It's changed a little bit from when she was here 2 years ago, but there's still a lot of familiarity, obviously, the coaches and some of her players. And we know what she can do, and I think the newbies know what she can do too. So I think she came in and she did, you know, she'll be mad she missed some shots, but we want her taking those shots. She was creating, they're all good looks. You know, it's about shot quality for us, and that was great.
The other day, Kennedy mentioned how she feels like she has a much more solid foundation compared to last year, just having a PRP injection, being here from the start. What kind of do you hope that leads to for KB this season?
Yeah, I'm excited about KB. Like, she feels way more comfortable. And you see, she's so explosive on those first steps. It's been pretty impressive for us. She's improved her three-point shooting. Look, I think year two in a team like this is easier than year one. How to learn the whole system. Last year, she didn't do a training camp, so she's already ahead. You see how more comfortable she is. She knows where she can pick a pocket. She's versatile, so we're going to lean into that and excited. You know, I think she'll earn some good minutes.
You referenced yesterday that today would be the toughest practice, one of the hardest ones. How do you grade the intensity of what you saw from the team today?
Yeah, I thought defensively we competed, and that's what we want. I think we can be really disruptive. We want to be the best defensive team in the league. We want to be the best offensive team. Yeah, they're the standards we set to ourselves. So it's coming in every day, everyone committing to the process and the buy-in of how we want to play, and just really happy. Now, are we where we need to be? No, there's things we could learn from. You know, I thought the half court, what we broke down to build it up was great. The full court, our guys are actually the best practice squad I've ever had. So they're challenging us, but in a good way, because the only way you learn is by facing a little bit of adversity.
What have you thought about Kennedy last season? Obviously, I wasn't here for all of it. I wasn't here at all, actually, but I watched it on as much as I could. But her role seemed to kind of fluctuate as the season went on. Just what have you thought about her willingness to accept a role and really embrace that plugging spots?
Yeah, look, obviously Kennedy could have went elsewhere, but it was the easiest sign-on I've ever had, to be quite honest. Kennedy, I want you back. It's going to be easier. I know, you know, it's hard. We won a championship. You know, inconsistent minutes with what it is, but she wanted to be here because she knew she's comfortable. She knows that we believe in her, but you're still trying to work out. We had players in and out all year that we were still working it out, how it all worked out. But I think she's got the confidence now. And, you know, I don't know what it quite looks like now because we have more depth too. So now we have to work out who works well together and how we play.
Hey, Sandy. What's Sabrina recently won the title for you guys with that inbound pass at the end of regulation in Game 5? That was an amazing pass to get the ball to Stewie. Can you talk about that play, how that play was set up?
Yeah, look, you know, at that stage it was more like, Sabrina's our best passer, so that's why she has to take it out of bounds, and that's a difficult thing in a high stressful moment. But that's sometimes we want her in, but sometimes we have to put her in there. You know, she's smart.
Was the play designed for JJ because they were blocking that lane?
It was in Stewie. It was JJ first option
Right.
Stewie.
And
It
then-
was to Stewie.
Because Courtney Williams backed off and blocked that
Yeah,
lane.
yeah. No, it was, I mean, decoy, and I know Stewie had missed 2 before, but for me, I thought that was our best chance there. And
It was an amazing pass.
yeah, no, amazing pass.
Amazing.
Well, she's special in so many ways. I mean, and she keeps getting better.
And there's no timeouts.
Yeah. No, you have to be smart. You have to know. But we practice all that stuff, so just put the right people in the right spots, and yeah, hopefully it works. Sometimes it doesn't, but.
Sandy, over the last 6 months or so, have you had any interactions with people from the city sharing their appreciation for what you guys did that stand out?
I mean, I live in Phoenix in the off season, so not as much as you would think, but a lot of people like DM and me and all that kind of stuff, and just look in the post. And it was great because it's obviously it's about us, the team, it's about our organisation, but it's also about the city and how they embraced us, and it was pretty cool walking. They're still talking about it. And to see so many Liberty gear in the parade, that was pretty special. I'm blown away from that. So we just want to continue to capitalise on what we grew last year, but be better on and off the court.
You're talking about the 3 guards, the added playmaking. When you guys were league average last year in terms of points in the paint, you always talk about paint to range, and that's right. And you were league average in terms of free throw attempts too. Like, I imagine those were points of emphasis over the winter.
That's shot profile. I mean, yeah, exactly. How to keep getting better and add layers to it.
What are the ways you feel like you are trying to address?
Just a little bit of different style, like a little bit more 5 out, but still knowing where we could want to post up, but better spacing, better decision making. For me, it was more. It's not that we've changed a lot how we play once you see our actions, but it's more what's our decision making processes. So just building that, making sure we're doing the right teaching so they understand the why, and then we work out when we do something and why we do it. They have all the answers there, and then it's just chemistry. Learn by doing, and like, don't make the same mistake twice.
When it comes to like a 3-guard lineup, I mean, how much does having a Natasha Cloud who can defend multiple positions, and also the versatility of Rebecca Gardner and stuff, just kind of make that more plausible for you guys?
Yeah, look, exactly. We like long and lean, but we got guards that are really tough. So I'm excited what it looks like. Like, we could throw out a really big lineup. We could throw a small lineup and move Stewie to the 5. So many different things, that we'll explore as we kind of build up. Stewie's not here and Leo's not here, two starters. So we've got to work out all that out. But we've got aggressiveness. I think defensively, we became great in the playoffs. We were good all year, but we weren't great. They add another level to what we can do. So excited about that. Everyone's just, commit to excellence, and we'll be right where we need to be.
With the addition of Isabella Harrison, you have now another big who's a pretty good passer. Can you just speak about how you think you're going to use her this season?
Yeah, look, still trying to work it out, because we do have a lot of bigs there too, and how it works all together. But it's great to have that depth. And I know what Izzy can do. She's a player that's continued to grow. She's really similar to Niara, in my opinion, right now. So that's how we'll utilise her. But then work out what other players she keeps working well together. So like day 3, we're still trying to work that out. But Izzy, she brings that toughness. She's the rebounding, the running, the screening, and then the finishing and trapping. And that's what we want.
And I know you said it was easy to get KD to return, but was it easier than getting Izzy over here?
No, that was easy too, actually. That was
imagine.
one conversation and we're done. Oh, that was easy. Okay, yeah. No, it's great that they want to be here. We're the champions. Not everyone's come to the team that's won the champion. But the hardest thing is to repeat, and we want to making sure we had really good people that can level us up and improve us so we can win another one.
Thank you so much, Coach.